Let's take a dive into history. Around the 18th century, the Great Awakening was taking place. There were several awakenings, but we will be only focusing on the first two. What exactly was the Great Awakening? The Great Awakening was a religious movement that took place in 1727 and 1792. These particular awakenings were also known as the Evangelical Revival. This revival pushed the people of England to renew their devotion to their religion, a new religion. This caused a split between the 13 colonies. Those who agreed were called the New Lights, and those who disagreed were called the Old Lights. This revival began because of secular rationalism. Because religion was not being widely broadcasted, Christian leaders began to travel and teach the gospel. They emphasized salvation from your sins. The Second Great Awakening was not as emotional, meaning it was a lot more informative. Leaders were considering ideas and creating different theories. Conversions were still occurring, but several colleges and mission societies were formed. Presbyterians believed the church structure should be simple. You shouldn't go above the budget to make it extravagant. Simplicity is key. They also believed that no one should be forced into a specific religion, nor should the church change their beliefs to encourage people to join. During the Second Great Awakening, there was a religion divide in the middle and southern colonies. In the middle colonies, they practiced Catholicism. They also followed Martin Luther, and they were called Lutherans, and they also followed Jewish religion. In southern colonies, they practiced Baptist and Anglican. The Quakers wanted to experience God directly, meaning they didn't need a mouthpiece in order to state their case on their religion. They wanted to form a unique bond with God. The Lutheran religion was very similar to Christianity. Instead, they believed that Christ and Jesus and God were three different people. The Presbyterians believed that during your time on earth, it was a continuous, endless cycle of death and rebirth. So if you were wrong, you had all the opportunity to start over and get it right. The Great Awakening was very important because Christian and other religions noticed many conversions during this time. It was also an opportunity for colonies to make a personal connection with God instead of relying on someone else to be a mouthpiece. This helped spread religion throughout the colonies. The awakening was also an opportunity to spread different beliefs and theories between religions. The colonies focused more on building a relationship with God and doing His work that was stated in the Word, which was to spread the gospel. These awakenings created unity between colonies that had never been seen before. There wasn't a soul that wasn't reached during this time period. George Whitefield was able to speak to people directly who weren't already involved in church, which was very important because in the Word, it says there will be no return of Christ until His word reaches each and every end of the earth. During this time, everyone was also believed to deserve this wonderful gift of salvation.